Hello everyone. Hope you understand the previous concept based on area of triangle, and I suggest you to remember all those various types of results, the various methods of finding the area of triangle and quadrilateral or any kind of polygon in terms of the coordinates what we are taking. Okay, and I also gave you an application to make you understand that whether all the results will give you the same output or not. Okay. In today's class, I am going to focus completely on problems like the applications of the area of triangle and the standard results what we have discussed yesterday. Okay, let us see the first problem. Please write down. If the points A comma B, B comma C, and C comma A comma B, B comma C, C comma A are collinear, then A square plus B square plus C square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square is equal to, here we have the options 3ABC, AB plus BC plus CA, and 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA, and the fourth option is 3 times of A plus B plus C, 3 times of A plus B plus C. Let's see. We have already discussed earlier, if the points are collinear, then such kind of points will not form any kind of triangle, because when all the 3 points are lying on the same line, we call such points are collinear, so there won't be any triangle with that 3 collinear points. Otherwise, we can take the area of the triangle which will be framed by those coordinates as 0. The area will be 0. Therefore, I am going with the condition of area of triangle and I am making delta is equal to 0. And we have various results to take the area of the triangle, something like determinant of 2 by 2 form, or determinant in 3 by 3 form, or determinant format in which we will be taking the coordinates of x1, x2, x3, again we repeat it by x1. Okay, so here I'll be using all those formulas to introduce you for suppose in this particular problem I am going to use the det concept what I have discussed you at the last. The next problem I'll be using some other concept so that you will be aware of all. Okay, let us see. I am taking in terms of the det with the x coordinates, that is A, B, C, and again repeating the x coordinate, because yesterday we have discussed area of the triangle with the coordinates x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 can be taken as half mod x1 x2 x3 x1 y1 y2 y3 y1, and then we will be going for the cross product. So with this formula I am going to expand this. Since we are talking about delta is equal to 0, I am not taking half, because I am transposing half on the other side, you will be getting the value 0. That's the reason. Therefore, A, B, C, A, and coming to y coordinates, B, C, A, B. Okay, now let's go for cross product. Let's go for cross product. If you go for cross product, what you are going to get? This direction I have already told you, minus sign. Okay, AC minus B square plus AB minus C square plus BC minus A square. This should be equal to 0, because delta area will be 0, because we are talking about the collinear points. Therefore, we are talking about A square plus B square plus C square, transposing all these three on the other side. Therefore, A square plus B square plus C square is equal to AB plus BC plus CA. What is suitable option? Second option. See, with the help of this formula, we could do this problem very easily. The same means the same problem I want to tell you, okay, with the help of the other formula, so that you can understand that what is the time difference we are getting in between the this method and the next method what you are going to discuss. Okay, here to discuss this particular method, I think not required more than 1 minute to solve. Since I am explaining, it may go beyond that. If you do the application of like this, not required more than 1 minute. Okay, fine. So let's see with the next method. Method 2. I am taking in terms of what 3 by 3 date. In 3 by 3 date, what we'll do? x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, and x3 y3 1 should be 0, because we are talking about area must be 0, since we are dealing with collinear points. Let us see. x1 y1 1 means ab1 bc1 ca1 is equal to 0. Therefore, let's expand this set with the help of row 1. With the help of row 1, while taking the expansion with row 1, what is the method I told you? Positive, negative, and positive. A into cross product between these two, that is C minus A. Next, minus B into, eliminate this column and this row, so that you have B minus C, plus 1 into AB minus C square is equal to 0. Therefore, simplify this. AC minus A square minus B square plus BC plus AB minus C square is equal to 0. And hence, on simplifying, you are going to get transposing all these three other sides, so that AC plus BC plus AB is equal to A square plus B square plus C square. See, we have got the same result again, which is equal to the second option. So this is the reason you are supposed to be in touch with all the types of standard results, so that you can do some applications easily. I can tell you this method may take some more time than the previous method. More time in the sense maybe 10-20 seconds here and there, but that is also very valuable in the objective part. Getting my point? Fine. Let's go ahead with the next problem. Area of the triangle. Area of the triangle. Please note. Area of the triangle formed by x1 y1, x2 y2, and 3x2 minus 2y1, comma 3y2 minus 2y1. Option 1 0, option 2 2, option 3 3, option 4 6. Here we are talking about the area of the triangle formed by these three coordinates. Very logical problem it is. Generally what immediately we do, we'll be using any of the formulas what we have learned so far, but not required. If you see the coordinates properly, the third coordinate I can write something like 3x2 minus 2y1 by 3 minus 2, because by 1 nothing is there in the sense, we can write by 1. Therefore that denominator I am writing as 3 minus 2, because here we have the numerator in terms of 3 and 2. Similarly, the next coordinate 3y2 minus 2y1 by 3 minus 2. So this coordinate looks like which formula? mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. Here x1, y1, x2, y2 are the coordinates, and this is the external coordinate which divides the line joining these 2 points externally in the ratio 3:2. See how logical the problem is. I repeat, the third coordinate can be written something like this, because the 3x2 minus 2y1 by 1, 3y2 minus 2y1 by 1. That 1 we are writing as 3 minus 2 and 3 minus 2. Now this coordinate looks like in this manner. Means it is section formula. Means how it is applied here. Here these third coordinate also in terms of first two coordinates, means the third coordinate going to divide the line joining these two externally in the ratio 3:2. Means these 3 points are going to be collinear. These 3 points are going to be collinear. Hope you understand, because the points are going to be something like this. This is the external point and they are the given two coordinates. When the 3 points are collinear, what is the area of the triangle formed by them? 0. Because when the points are collinear, the area of the triangle formed by such kind of points is said to be 0. See, here this is what objective approach. Here one should not go to immediately the formulas application and simplifications as if you people are doing in the subjective method. You have to think logically while doing the objective problems. Hope you got? Let's see in the next problem. Write down 2, minus 3, 6, 5, minus 2, 1 are 3 consecutive vertices of a rhombus. Are 3 consecutive vertices of a rhombus. Means we are given with A, B and C. Let's consider. A is 2, minus 3 and B is 6, 5 and C is 2, minus 2, 1. Are 3 consecutive vertices of the rhombus. Then its area. Means its whole area nothing but the diagonal is going to divide the entire polygon into 2 equal parts. Means if we will trace out the area of this, 2 times of this area will give us the area of the rhombus. Fine. Generally what we do, here we are talking about rhombus but not provided the fourth vertex. How can we do? We think, since it is rhombus, it is going to divide the entire figure into 2 equal parts, and hence area of ABCD is equal to 2 times of area of ABC. Here already we are given with the coordinates of ABC. Let's calculate the area. x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3. So what is area? Half mod det. What we are taking? x1, x2, x3, x1 means 2, 6, minus 2, 2, minus 3, 5, 1, minus 3. And let's go for cross product here. Cross product between these two, and between these two. 5 2s are 10 and this side minus plus 18. 10 plus 18 and plus 6. This side minus again, minus to minus plus 5 2s are 10, minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6, and this side minus 2. Therefore half mod 10 plus 18, 28 plus 6, 34 plus 10, 44 plus 6, 50 minus 2, 48. Means here we have area of the triangle as half mod 48 in the sense 28. Okay. Now we are asking the area of the entire rhombus. Therefore 24 times of 2. Otherwise, so that 24 plus 24. Otherwise you need not to cancel that, directly you will be getting the requirement. Okay. So area of the triangle ABC is 24. Therefore the entire area is going to be 48 square units. If the given options are 24, 36, 18, 48, so our option is D. The options are 24, 36, 18, 48. See, here to make you people, to keep you people under confusion, this fellow gave here the first option as 24. So immediately what we do, we'll write the area as 24 units, so that it is going to be wrong because we don't see that we are asking rhombus. Okay, so don't be excited. Here we are asked with the area of the rhombus, so that here we have got only the area of this triangle ABC. 2 times of this we are supposed to take. Don't forget this. So that's the reason sometimes you will come across such kind of area also, to keep you people under confusion. Okay, that is what logical areas while doing the objective problems. Let's go to the next problem. the points, it's a good problem, it is the points a comma 0, 0 comma b, 1 comma 1 are collinear. A comma 0, 0 comma b and 1 comma b are collinear if one by a plus 1 by b is equal to 1, 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 2, 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 3, 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 4. If these 3 points are collinear, then what is the required condition? Means under what condition these 3 points are going to be collinear? It's what our problem. Let us see. Let's go with the same approach. When the points are collinear, what condition we are taking? Its det is equal to 0. Means either we can take a 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or the regular method what we people are doing. x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3. X1 x2 x3 x1 means a 0 1 a, 0 b 1 0. It should be 0 because the points are collinear and hence area of the triangle will be 0. Cross product, cross product, cross product. AB minus 0 we need not to write, 0 minus b and 0 minus a is equal to 0. Therefore AB is equal to a plus b, but none of our options here. We have what? AB is equal to a plus b, but no option is found with the result what we obtained. So here we are supposed to further simplify. We have got a plus b is equal to ab. When you see the result on the right hand side, we have something like constants 1, 2, 3 and 4. Therefore, to convert into constant, I am dividing the entire equation by ab both sides. Gets cancelled, gets cancelled, gets cancelled. 1 by b plus 1 by a is equal to 1, or 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 1. Means if the points are collinear, then the condition between the coordinates a between a and b is 1 by a plus 1 by b is equal to 1. Generally what students do after getting up to here, they got stuck up. Here no option is there how to do. But if you simplify further, you will be getting any of these options. So please listen such kind of areas properly. Hope you are getting. Let's see the next problem. The centroid and two vertices of a triangle are. The centroid and two vertices of a triangle are. G is given minus 4 comma minus 8 and two vertices. Let's say A is minus 9 comma 7 and B is 1 comma 4. The centroid and two vertices of a triangle are 4 comma minus 8 minus 9 comma 7 1 comma 4. Then the area of triangle. Means in the triangle ABC you are given with the coordinates of G and also the coordinates of AB. But we are asking with the area of this entire triangle. I have already told you in the I think one previous lecture that area of triangle ABC is equal to 3 times of area of triangle AGB. That's the reason here you are given with the coordinates of G, A and B. Now let's calculate the area of triangle AGB and we'll make it 3 times so that you will be getting the area of the triangle ABC. Let's calculate x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Now let's use another formula. Delta is equal to half mod, what I have told you, x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, x1 minus x3, y1 minus y3. This is also one among the formulas what we have discussed yesterday. Half mod x1 minus x2, 4 minus half minus 9 plus 13, y1 minus y2 means minus 8 minus 7 minus 15 and x1 minus x3, 4 minus 1 3 and y1 minus y3 minus 8 minus 4 means minus 4. Therefore I am simplifying this. What you are going to get? Half mod det cross product between these two. What is that? 13 into minus 12. Okay, and this side minus into minus plus 15 into 3 45. So 12 is a 36, 12 plus 3 15, so 156. Okay, half mod minus 156 plus 45. 56 minus 45, 1 541 111. So you are getting half mod minus 111. So that since we are talking about area, we will be taking only plus 111. So which is equal to 55.5. I repeat, here we are getting the coordinate something like 13 minus 15, 3 minus 12. On simplifying, we are getting 13 into minus 12, that is minus 156, and minus to minus plus 15 into 3 45. Minus 156 plus 45 will give us plus 111, because the modulus we are eliminating here. We are talking about area. Therefore 111 half is 55.5. But here we have got the area of triangle AGB, but we want area of triangle ABC. So what to do? Into 3. 55 into 3. 15 plus 1 16, 165. 165, again we have 1.5, means 166.5. What is the area? 166.5. You should be very speed at calculations, otherwise will be killing your time in the examinations. See here, while multiplying this, again using pen and paper, not required. First multiply 55 3 times, so that 50 into 3 150, 5 into 3 15, 165. 0.5 3 times means 50 paisa, multiply 3 times, so that you will be getting 1 rupee 50 paisa. So 165 plus 1.5 will give you 166.5 is the required area. Here we have the options 333, 166.5, 111, 55.5. See again here we have 111 as options and 55.5 also as options. I write the options here. The first option is 333 and the second option is 166.5, third option is 111, 55.5. See, to keep you people again under confusion, you have the 55.5. You will forget about this. That's the reason. Please be careful. Our requirement is second option. Hope you got the idea. Let's go to the next problem. Find the area of the pentagon. Find the area of the pentagon whose vertices are 4, 1, 3, 6, minus 5, 1, minus 3, minus 3, and minus 3, 0. Options are 30 square units, 60 square units, 120 square units, and 75 square units. Listen carefully. Wherever I am talking about area, you consider the options as square units only, even though I have not mentioned there. I have already told you, while dealing with any polygon of any number of sides, your formula is all x coordinates. How many are there? You just write all the x coordinates and repeat with the first one. So area of the pentagon is half mod det all x coordinates 4, 3, minus 5, minus 3, minus 3. Again you write with 4. And coming to y coordinates 1, 6, 1, minus 3, 0, 1. If you have hexagon, you will be writing in the same order. Okay. Therefore, we will go for the cross product between these two, between these two, between these two, between these two, and between these two. B speed calculations are 6 into 4, 24. 24 minus 3, you are getting 21. And coming to this, 3 minus 2 minus 15, 6 5 is 30, plus 3. Okay, 33. And coming to this case, plus 15 minus 2 minus plus 3 means plus 18. And coming to this case, 0 minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, so minus 9. And coming to this case, minus 3 and this is 0. Okay, therefore half 21 33 yeah 54 plus 18. Here we have 54 plus 18, 72. Okay, 72 minus 3, 69. 69 minus 9, 60. So 60 by 2. So will give you 30 square units. So which is a suitable option? The first option. See, please take care of the calculations. Even in case of additions also, please be careful, because sometimes you may get the wrong answers because of the smaller mistakes. In such a way, you can do any problem based on the area of triangle or pentagon, hexagon, whatever. Hope you enjoyed the today's problems, and in the next class I'm going to send you the worksheet also based on this. Please do that, and day after tomorrow please revise all the concepts from the beginning. Okay, fine, so that on Sunday you can face the examination happily. Okay, thank you.